We are back. Salud with Robert Gardner. Interesting to bring out a new beer today. I have a TART KÖLSCH, which I was not overly blown away by this. I do not particularly love tart beers, but the thing that really drew me in is the fact that it was a Kölsch. I tend to really like Kölsches, and I don't know if Kölsch just refers to the yeast that's used or a specific style of beer, but we will try this out and see what we think. You can check out their website at brew. We can check out their website at blueowlbrewing.com. Again, that's blueowlbrewing.com. We'll go to the main site here. Looks like they do have a tasting room. I wonder where they're located. Any information? Also here in Austin, Texas. I'm really surprised at how many places are around that brew. Super interesting, because I've never heard of this place. I just ran into a beer probably at the supermarket at a HEB. Sour Beer Sanctuary. Yep, Reynolds Cesar Chavez. And let's check out, can we find, it's a seasonal, I think. The beer itself, year-round, seasonal. There we go. So, TART KÖLSCH, availability in fall and winter. It is now summer, of course. Let me go ahead and crack this guy open, and I'm cleaning out my beer fridge because I didn't want to be in a position of not having space for new beer. Again, if you don't like my pour, feel free to leave hate mail right here on YouTube. I've heard enough of it. I can tell you is that my mommy loves me, and that helps me deal with your haterade. KÜHLBOX. Very interesting. I actually do really like the can. Like, I really like the graphics on here. Sour mashed TART KÖLSCH. Let's see what else is on the can, if there's any specific information. Wonder Bar, floral and crisp, cooler beer. Austin, Texas. Crowns, TART KÖLSCH, sour mashed. Yeah, let's see. I don't remember being inordinately impressed with this, but again, I'm not like a huge fan of tart beers, so we will get a tried and true tasting to see what I think about this specifically. I can smell barley roasted. Just a little bit of that tartness comes through on the nose. It's a little almost vinegary, almost. It's still beer, but there's that little note. Ooh. Oh, tart. Makes me think of lemon heads. And I'm not getting citrus note like lemon, it's the tartness. Crisp, refreshing, tart. Not overly bubbly, but it's also been sitting in my fridge for a while. I don't know. Let's look at the website and see what it says. I'm trying to think of like notes, because you get this almost like sour plum. That sour note is so strong that it almost overwhelms the other flavor components. Like, this is just not my daily choice. The tartness just keeps coming. If you love tart beers, I definitely recommend this. If you're not into them, probably not. But let's see. It's a 4.5% alcohol by volume. What is the SU? What is that? Sour units. Interesting. The measure of the level of acidity. Interesting. This is a new center for our go-to autumn cooler beer. Oh, so refreshing and crushability that's accompanied by gentle malt and noble hop flavors. And I don't pick up much of that at all. It's saying that it's a German-style Kölsch, but it's listing very specific hops let's see, crisp, social, sessionable, and a slight tang in the finish. Brewed for good time shared around the cooler when you're tailgating, cooking out, having an adventure. KÜHLBOX fits perfectly into your plans and your cooler. Crisp, bright, noble, and sociable. Now, I don't have any issue with it. Again, this is blueowlbrewing.com. I won't turn up my nose at this, though I will say if I go to a party and bring this, only other beer aficionados are probably going to appreciate it. I don't know how much the tart market, the sour beer market, is going to grow in the United States. I think I would almost prefer an IPA. I mean, I'll try it. It's nice. It's nice to have something different. But it's very sour and just not my flavor profile or preference. It's so sour, I'm not picking up notes of hops. I smell barley, but 80% of the flavor is tart. 80% of what's on my tongue, tart, sour. It's just not my preferred style. If you like sour beers, I would definitely check this out. I'd be interested to try more from Blue Owl Brewing and see what else they're actually making. And let's take a quick look at the website and see, because I don't think all of their beers are sours, right? Or is it mainly extra sour, hazy, IPA, sour. Oh, it does look like they focus on sour. Interesting. Wheat, cherry, sour. Interesting. Probably will not be trying the pickle beer. I'm not super excited about that. My stomach is kind of turning at the thought. Really interesting. This is me personally, okay? I don't have a huge desire to try a lot of other beers if they're really focusing on this sour flavor profile. And this is me. For the most part, I don't really like fruit in my beer. It's just me. If I want beer, that's what I want. I like barley and hops, malts. Now, maybe I'll discover one that changes that notion or flavor profile. Maybe I'll find something I love, but I can't see sampling a lot else from the company if primarily they're focusing on a style of beer that just does not resonate for me and my palate. But you can check them out again. That's blueowlbrewing.com here in Austin, Texas. I do not know if they ship this, by the way. Man, they do have a lot. Good Lord. Now, this is interesting. So we get a Pilsner and then a Bobtoberfest. I wonder, are these sour? Because they don't list it as being sour. Spring Kolsch, a porter. What do you have that's not sour? Hazy IPA. Interesting. So that gives me a little bit more information just from their website. I'm glad they provide that. I'll have to seek out some of those other beers and try it out since they're local here in Austin. I've not heard other beer aficionados talk about this specifically, but I also have not checked in. I think this is just, in my world, okay. Not super excited, not something to write home about. If I meet someone and they tell me they love sour beers, I know where to send them. You guys have a good one. Again, you can check them out at blueowlbrewing.com. And I'll see you again soon on Salud with Robert Gardner. Much appreciated.